Hello, folks. Yet again, it is time for crime. I'm Supervillain Moggington, your delightful host, and I'm invisible. Hold on a sec. There we go. Please ignore that I run in Unity. I am a Unity engine creation, apparently. Anyway, hello! I am Supervillain Moggington, and we are about to do, episode 2 of Larceny. And I'm still delighted, still eager to play this. If anything, I'm more eager to play now that I know, yeah, the game lives up to the quality set by the demo. And, while I realize the stream title today is blatant clickbait, you can sue me. Time to do crimes? Yes, it is. It is always time to do crimes on this channel, but, it's time to do crimes specifically in Larceny. Gig economy supervillain. Just pulling everything up, making sure my everything is running. For a brief moment there, I was not running. I was invisible, and that was a shame. But now, my tiny bobbling head is back, and all is right with the world. And of course, we've got, you know, Alcom music. We have everything we need. Have a good time. Hello to you too. I am the original Invisible. Oh no. I don't want to be locked to the PSP. People are gonna think I'm a dating sim. That said, when last we left our villain, she was about to scam a tech bro. And, I'm really looking forward to that. One thing that's interesting in this game is that all the targets seem to deserve it. And I can't be happier about it. You would play an invisible dating sim? I believe you did play Lovers of Ether already, which I still wish were an accurate look at the lore of Rivals of Ether. Did you know they're making... Oh, you didn't? It's worth playing. It's worth playing even if it is just a goofy little gag. Like, they actually worked on it. Anyway, what was I saying? Apparently they're making, like, Rivals 2, and they're just leaving off the of Ether part, which is weird because that's the only recognizable part of their branding. I think it's a dumb move. We'll see if it pays off for them. I imagine it won't. We'll find out. So, well, Larceny is my current focus. I would be remiss if I didn't mention that, Stray Gods out on the 11th. Still looking forward to it. Still, that may become our weekend game while Larceny runs. I don't know. I'm still catching in on the Rival Schools brand. Wow. I don't think even Capcom really remembers Rival Schools. No, they did add Akira to, Street Fighter V. Right before Street Fighter 6 came out. So... oh well. Rival Schools. I really wish somebody had translated the cool fan disc for Rival Schools, the one that lets you raise your own character. But enough about Capcom fighting games of the 1990s and 2000s. Let's swap on over to the Penny Larceny scene. Let's bring you guys down here to hang out with my ears, because they can always use more company. And let's get in to Penny Larceny. As always, the content warning guide is on the screen if you're worried anything uncomfortable will happen. A nimble narrative of nefarious naughty no-nos. Oh, well, that makes it sound way different. Alright, this one. So as I said, last time we were scamming a tech bro at some length. We're just reporting into our boss, Hate 4000. The computer built entirely to hate. Back in the 60s. I did not think it possible, but I may have more hatred for that human than I have for the rest of humanity. And yeah, the tech bro was like a heap of mayonnaise with hair gel in it. This disappoints me. I had thought myself very egalitarian in my universal loathing. If not for my computing requirements, I would be tempted to suggest the planting of explosives to annihilate his hopes and dreams. Yeah, let's focus on getting you what you need before doing a terrorism or two. One thing at a time. And to make your dream a reality, let me present your true henchman of the day, Gibson Shadow Lord Hellclaw Larceny. Cats are ulu kawaii. Hey, I am not cute. I hate how adorable you are. Hate! Well, I see they're getting on just famously. I've come up with not one, not two, but 3 possible plans to pick from. Underneath all this fluff and fur is the mind of a genius. I will now reveal the plan. Behold my genius. Behold it, I say. And behold my amazing chalkboard art talent as I illustrate his plan. No, we're using my virtual whiteboard software instead. My planning session, my rules. Oh. This is Microsoft Paint for Windows 3.1. Okay. There's 3 good avenues to getting what you want. Advanced computing power, courtesy of Mega Meta Money. It's pronounced I am not pronouncing it that way. It just came out as a purr anyway. Oh, please don't purr. I would hate that so, uwu. Oh no, he's stuck in uwu mode. Focus, please. Very well. Plan 1. Scam the scammers. We hijack his systems to mint new coins for our purposes. Okay, I'll bite. How? We steal the key and unlock the loot. The key meaning his nutaphone, and the lock being his control room. He told you how much control he has over the facility, and we saw him physically dock his phone with the monitoring system. If we gain access to both, we queen him. We're pawning his facility? What? No, queen is an own, just like with a P. It's an old internet meme thing. Point is, it'll mint coins for us. Other crypto bros hop in on the fake coin, his systems pump and dump it, then we take all the money. We could even use his systems to order a whole pile of hardware for our purposes. We're gonna build a wall of computers and Dazzler's gonna pay for it. I dislike the exploitation of his AI systems for our own gain. Perhaps I should make them sentient instead. Are you sure you could make a fully self-aware Dazzler AI into a staunch anti-capitalist like you? No, as they were designed explicitly to push capitalism to the bleeding edge. I cannot ensure that outcome. Not worth the risk, then. The last thing we need is to make Skynet into a Gilded Age robber baron. Very well, objection withdrawn. total synthetic revolution will have to be patient. Proceed with the plan. Hang on, I've got 2 more candidates. Plan 2, burn it down. Again, we secure the phone and the control room, but then we false flag a bunch of his hardware as dying and in need of replacement. Penny sneaks in with the work crews to ensure the right units get pulled and dumped in the trash. Then, we steal their dumpsters. He did mention contracted work crews. We didn't learn much more beyond that. I'll admit I'm working from incomplete information here, but I doubt Basler takes out his own garbage. I don't know, maybe he has robots? Humans are cheaper for now. It's gotta be humans. I sneak you in as an employee, you dump the hardware, we take out the garbage. Stealing a whole-ass dumpster is kind of an obvious move. Which is why I'll also shut down the environmental controls. No more cooling. Every remaining miner overheats and dies. Mega Meta money go boom. How's that work as a distraction? Enough to make off of a dumpster full of organ hardware? Depriving him of the tools he uses? Yes! I do not hate this plan either. There's also my last option. Plan 3. Hijack the system. This one's quieter, simpler. What you want is a large amount of computing power, right? We don't need to remove the gear from its network. Just connect you to it over the internet. Run your code from the cloud. Basler's smart enough not to be 100% crypto facility, not when bubbles can pop. It's also a general cloud processing server. We simply run your code using his cloud, and Basler never finds out we're using his facility as a timeshare. I see. The calculations I need to make can be done remotely if we have full control over his system. This would be a perfectly reasonable alternative. It is far less risky as well. Wow, this is a lot of magic wave poof hacker shirt. Can you seriously do this, Gibson? It sounds vague and unrealistic, like a security expert could point out a lot of logical holes here. Penny, we live in a world where caped heroes fight masked villains and your boss is a living computer. And I am a talking cat. Realism went so far out the window it broke Earth orbit and is headed to Mars. Okay, point taken. Yeah, don't poke this too hard. Now, all of these plans hinge on 2 things, getting the Nutaphone and getting into the facility. To do that, Penny's gonna have to do some breaking and entering and sneaking about. No problem, Gibbs the tech master, I'm the master thief, I can do that. Okay, so boss, which plan do you prefer? I would like my minion's input on this, as she will be performing any breaking and entering related tasks. Which scheme do you hate the least? I'd say, Alright, do we scam the scammers? Do we burn it to the ground? Or do we hijack the system? I too like the dumpster one. Anyone else have any opinions? That is 2 votes for burn it all, 3 counting me, and I think we set this man on fire. Well, we set this man's facilities on fire. It's time to turn into a radioactive hole in the ground. Sounds bad for the environment? It sure does. What would be worse for the environment is leaving the place running. Yes, nuclear Armageddon, finally! I meant that figuratively. Oh. We'll swipe a bunch of their parts, then melt the rest down into slag. With any luck, Basler will be back to square one. He'll probably just be able to pay to restore the facility. Frickin' rich people. This will be a hacking challenge and a deception challenge. Both are strong suits. Very well. I shall prepare my computations for the incoming processing power you ought to secure me. Can we actually put anything resembling a modern video card into Hate 4000? They're a little archaic. Oh well, not my problem. Just secure it. Go forth and do my bidding, minion. I'm not a minion. Are the mission options Penny, Penny and Gibson, or Gibson? I don't know. But there certainly seems to be a lot of variety and replay power here. I am a level 60 Warlock main. Updating files. Updating! Thank you for waiting. Go forth and do my bidding, oh unholy feline terror. So shall it be. The heist. Oh, I should explain something before we start heisting. You see that Crimer rating up in the corner? The Crimer app is going to start evaluating me during the caper. Starts at 0, but I'll gain stars as we progress and do things either really clean or really awesome. I bet I can unlock some cool loot if I get 5 stars. Or a consolation prize if I earn 0. But honestly, don't worry about it. Any caper you walk away from is a good one. Demanding perfection each time isn't any fun. Got it? We good? Okay, onward. Yeah, demanding perfection isn't any fun. Step 1. Steal a phone that doesn't make phone calls. Basler lives in a mansion a few miles away from his facility. A bachelor in a 12-bedroom home. Yep, that makes sense. I lurk in the bushes outside his quiet 95% unoccupied home. It's a peaceful little moment for the mayhem. You know what? This feels right. You handling tech, me handling theft. I mean, it's how my mother and father worked. She did the physical work, he provided technological expertise. Considering you couldn't figure out how to open a PDF on your phone last week, probably for the best, I'm your tech. Hey now, I figured it out in the end. Now I open all kinds of PCDs or PFQs or whatever. My point is, I'm happy you're taking point on the planning here, not just because I suck with computers, but because this works. Partners who bring our own skills to the table, just like my parents did. And I'm proud to work with you, kid. You're no sidekick or mascot or even an annoying older brother. You're my respected partner. Aw, thanks, Penny. I really appreciate the vote of confidence. Penny, what? Is there a problem with Penny's attitude? I haven't forgotten you, either. You're my partner, too. It's like 3 equal pieces of the pie, of the pizza pie. Pizza. So, how do we bust into his home? Mew shipping option? No, this is the Mew shipping option. Here's where my skills come into play. Get comfy in there. We're going up. Penny has proven that she does not know a lot of things about computers. Gibson ducks down into my backpack, sealing the flap shut and cushioning himself with all the padding I've put in there. Let's see. Giant mansion with so many unoccupied rooms, each of them only existing to pad out the house-size bragging rights. So many entry points, I can barely contain myself trying to choose. In through the garage, up to the rooftop, or in through the kitchen. No one will expect it. Slipping in through the garage does make sense, although he might be out there admiring a car collection. Slipping in through the kitchen also makes sense, although he might be in there making a late-night sandwich. That said, I do like the rooftop. The rooftop is big and round. I think I'm gonna wield executive domain here and head for the roof. We're going up. Only but a goodie, nobody thinks to look up. Mom's old grapple gun gets the job done, hooking onto the roof and pulling me up. Whee! The house is 3 stories tall, and it looks like most of the upper floor is unused. Perfect for a stealthy entry. I'd locate a window that's unlatched, slip in. And inside is a weird game room? What are these things? Look like funny wooden stands with TVs and joysticks? They're arcade games. How do you not know this? You play video games now and then. Video games come from the internet and go into the magic box under the television. Why is it that I'm way younger than you, but I know what a video arcade is and you don't? Why would I know anything about this stuff? I didn't grow up rich and surrounded by antiques. Antiques? These are not... Okay, some of them are 4 decades old, but let's just move on. We've got a phone to steal. Right. Huh. Unexpected arcade spirits crossover. Who knew? Sneaking through the rest of the house is easy peasy lemon squeezy. Not much security to speak of. I saunter on up to his bedroom in super stealthy mode. A tiny bit of oil on his doorknob will ensure no squeaks when I open it. Oh, that's almost cute. Sir Basler fell asleep at his desk, still in his day clothes. He's a little tech bro working too hard. We need a nap and a blankie and some more milk. So cute, so innocent. I guess he'll just have to settle for a nice cozy stealing his stuff. Of course, I don't literally take the phone. He's clutching it with a vice-like grip anyway, so that's not in the cards. Instead, I stealthily plug into it using a wire leading to Gibson's visor, and we clone his phone. And if he tries to use it to re-establish control over his systems, well, for some reason he'll have connection problems. Since he'll wake up with his phone intact and seemingly unchanged, by the time he figures it out, we'll be long gone. Neat trick, right? 10 out of 10 for style? Oh, Gibson's idea, of course. I stand there in absolute silence as Gibbs slurps up all of Basler's data, and when I feel a wiggle in my backpack indicating he's done, I disconnect. Nighty-night, my dude. When you wake up, we'll be long gone and your whole facility will be a puddle of melted plastic. I think I can safely exit the way I came in. This is going great. Nothing's gonna stop me now. Penny. Penny, no. Penny, why? Okay. Hey, we are live on the scene and ready to dish out some streamer justice on the baddies. Clout, Cape Book influencer. It's your boy Clout, and he's here to kick your ass. And if you enjoy this heroic beatdown, be sure to like, share, subscribe, and punch that bell. What? Wow, he's got Twitch chat attached to a drone. Goddamn. I think it's some kind of streaming hero? Given his introduction, I mean, and his colorful costume. With 10,000 strong in the chat, we are here to show you that justice is best served with style and showmanship. We are live on Katebook and ready to fight. Be sure to leave a comment below the video if you enjoyed tonight's heroism. But before we haul you off to jail, just want to shout out to our sponsor, Continuos. Start your breakfast off right with Continuos. Hashtag sponsored, hashtag ad, hashtag justice. Use coupon code COUNT20 for 20% off your first order. I have no words for whatever the hell this is. Okay, Mr. Clout, is it? Technically it's XS Clout 69XX, but yeah, you can call me Clout. And I'm gonna... Oh yeah, Dog Lord coming in with that 5 gift sub bomb. Chat, you know what we do with gift subs. Get hype! Jesus Christ, they animated this. Okay. And he starts dancing. I think that's one of those fork knife dances or something. You know, if you're busy, I can just go. It's no problem. Oh, no. I'm gonna serve you justice. Justice is maximum esports poggers. To be clear, how exactly are you doing that? Martial arts? High-powered weaponry? Laser eyes? Organic worldwide web shooters? Or... I have the most powerful superpower of them all. A toxic chat community. And immediately the chat starts mocking me, saying genuinely hurtful and harassing things I will not be repeating here. Hey, that's really not nice of you. I'm extremely uncomfortable right now. Wow, this guy is a hero? My fans are also on Primer. We're gonna flood your feed with harassment until you give up your criminal ways. You can't stop our justice. We'll debate you in the marketplace of ideas until you surrender and turn yourself in. Are we doing all of this over the sleeping Basilar, or... So, is that how you knew I'd be here? Inside dirt from Primer. No, I got an anonymous tip on Capebook. What? How would someone on Capebook know I was here right now? You have no right to harass Sir Basilar. This man is a futurist. He's a visionary crafting a new decentralized economy. Freedom from oppressive government regulation, freedom from societal control. The digital revolution has begun, and you can't stop it. Okay, I don't have time to play with some influencer hero wannabe. I need to extract myself from this situation. Fast. Any ideas for dealing with this? Get Gibson to do some hacker stuff to shut down his Wi-Fi. Play some copyrighted music to get his stream taken down. Or steal his spotlight and use it to promote us. Ooh, copyrighted music is the tool of the man. So that is, not what I'm gonna go with. I think we deploy the cat. Two sounds amazing, but I don't really want to go with a copyright strike because, well, frankly, it's kind of a dick move, and I'd hate it if it were used against me. Which does make it a very effective tool. But yeah, let's just do some hacker stuff. Shut this man down. Yeah, no, I don't want any part of this. Fancy Feast, take him out. And I stand there, looking all confident and stuff while nothing happens. I can't block his signal. That drone of his is routed through 7 proxies. Ah, crap. I should have seen that one coming. That was my own fault. Damn right, all thanks to my sponsor, Streamer. When you need the cutting edge in networking and VPN software, try Streamer. Oh. Of course he'd have a fucking sponsorship. Oh, well. I know one weird trick that can break through any network encryption. Oh, and what's that? And I spin kick the thing, sending his drone flying into a wall where it smashed to bits. Violence! It's super effective! Hey, that's cheating! No fair! The marketplace of ideas doesn't care about your feelings, bucko. You have any idea how expensive those things are? Jeez. Speaking as one gig hustler to another, that's a real dork move. You'll pay for that. And here we go, one big knockdown drag-out fight, cape versus mask. What are you people doing in my house? Oh, right. I was trying to keep things quiet and sneak out, wasn't I? Whoa, check it out, chat. It's Sir Basilar. Huge fan of yours, sir. I'm fighting this criminal trying to rob your home. Yeah, I was stealing, I grab a nearby houseplant. This vase. Yeah, this vase looks really expensive. I was stealing this vase. Not to worry, sir. I'll have this thief taken care of in a matter of... Get the fork out, both of you. But, house call security. Okay, that's all the time we have for creating fun. Fighting crimes today. If you enjoyed the stream, drop a follow and some bits and I am out of here. I'll just be leaving if that's cool with you. Him? The vase? Oh, sure, sorry, almost forgot. I set down the vase I was pretending to steal, then book it the hell out of there. Believe it or not, I'd call that a clean exit from the situation. Basilar thinks I'm a petty criminal, so he won't know I already swiped a copy of his phone and everything on it. And I got out of there without getting punched in the face by a mask or having to punch anyone in the face. It's win-win. I slip off into the night, hop a rideshare back to the mining facility, and kick off part 2 of the plan. Yeah, let's hope that nobody gets tipped off about that part. Did you know masks have their own crime-flavored rideshare app? It's true. For a few bucks, a getaway will get you the fork away from your current situation. Not that I can afford a gold class getaway, the kind of driver who can evade a phalanx of police cars and escape a bank robbery clean. But even a bronze getaway has a soundproof barrier between passengers and the driver, giving me some privacy to work with Gibson on the road. I'll give this to Sir Basler. His not-a-phone is a hell of a thing. Guy's rich enough to basically make a single-user line of portable electronics to go with his single-user social network. But cracking this is gonna take time. What would really help here would be the PIN number to get this thing unlocked and open. Maybe it's, I think we all know this one. Ha, thanks, mysterious voice. He was telling us all about how he typed 58008 into a calculator to make boobs. That is ridiculous. It can't possibly be... Wait, it worked? That actually worked. I'm in! That's the power of social engineering, baby. And offloading the job of remembering stuff to your mysterious head voice. Well, gosh, thanks, Mr. Mysterious Head Voice. Or Mrs. Mysterious Head Voice, in my case. Actually, you didn't say a gender. I'm a little too into character, and I'm starting to improvise. Help! System's unlocked, and I've got full Basler access. So, we'll have full access to his systems once we break into... Yep, we're all set. Ah, yes, they did fix incidental misgenderings. They can't fix, like, the ones I accidentally improvised, though. Let's sit back and enjoy the ride, then. Want to play I Spy? Sure, I Spy with my little eye. And thus, we return to the world's most useless pile of silicon known as which is not as tasty as it sounds. Our getaway driver lets us off outside the building to complete tonight's main objectives. Hijacking the control center. That's the next step. Okay, I've got a complete structural layout of the building. A perk of tweening Basler. Check your phone for details. Sending meow. Well, I see at least 5 approaches to the control center. Good work, kid. So you can avoid the scary men with guns now? Child's play. Let's ride. With my talent, and his resources, we scoot right on in through the place, like we own it. Or tween it, I guess, if that's actually a word. Kinda makes me eager for more high-tech security facilities to be routed through poorly designed apps. Although, without Gibson, I'd be pretty screwed when that day comes. After slipping past a few guards and sneaking through some air ducts, we finally arrive at the nerve center of, delightfully unoccupied. This is Basler's private work zone. Why would he ever allow anyone else in? Especially at this time of night. Okay, connecting through the nanophone and primary control systems now, and we're in. You know, I'm starting to think that the main thing you have to do to be a hacker is say we're in a lot. Just saying. Okay, we need to work fast. You got your costume? Right in my backpack. You're sitting on it. I'm false flagging the hardware is dead now. Head on out there and blend in with the work crews to make sure this goes smoothly. Once I finish my sabotage, I'll head out through the air vents and join you by the dumpsters. Good God, y'all, it's sabotage. Got it. Teamwork makes the dream work. For a con like this, timing is everything. Haha, meta humor. Thanks, Penny. Thanks. We checked some online photos from website to see what outfit his contracted workers wear, and duplicated the gear. I get changed nice and quick in the shadows, ditching my usual costume. It's okay, I have like 24 striped shirts left in my closet. Then it's just a matter of waiting for the workforce to be called in, slip into the crowd. Here we go, a group of jumpsuit-wearing, high-visibility workers looking bleary-eyed and confused. I mix in easily. It's 2 in the morning. I had to haul ass out to at 2 in the gosh darn morning. Hey, a job's a job. Any word yet why we're here? Okay, you all know the drill. Dump the broken machines in back, pull anything with a blinking red light. No funny business. I'm not happy at being at Sir Basler's beck and call either, but let's just get through this, okay? This couldn't have waited until morning? Apparently not. Come on, we'll get started on rack 17. Haven't seen you before. This your first gig with Worker? Worker? Don't you mean Basler? No, Worker, the contracting company Basler uses. How do you not know about that? Sure, cut me in a line. Think fast. You're with a different contracting company, something lowest bidder. You're an intern with looking to get some work experiencing crypto. You're a specialist called in because something's gone wrong with the mining operation. Ooh, good questions. Lowest bidder? I don't even know what kind of app this is. Alright, let's go with lowest bidder. No, I signed on with labor. They had me pinch hitting on all sorts of crap today. It's freaking exhausting. 3 is what I was gonna go with. 3 seems like, you know, we could just make some stuff up and then the air conditioning would go out and it would be like, oh no, it is a disaster or something, but fair. Wait, Basler's switching companies? Sure, you think he's dropping Worker? Not my department, not my business. I just go where I'm told. Even if the pay is dog shit. Damn it, we're being undercut. Maybe I need to switch to labor too. Can you give me a recommendation? I got ya. I know it's hard out here for a gig worker. I'll see what I can do. Damn it, I gotta leave this guy high and dry now when he's expecting to find a better job. Maybe Gimp can get him something. Always the least favorite part of the job. The ones just doing an honest day's job who get screwed over while the wealthy parachute out a window. Hey, thanks. Okay, let's get to it. That did make my rating go up, but I feel bad about it. We'll see what happens with this guy. Working quickly with the rest of the team and under the watchful eye of the armed guards, we yank a few dozen perfectly good computers. Each miner we pull is claiming to be in distress. The false flag worked, and nobody's ever any the wiser. The team starts filling the empty e-waste recycling bin, except they're just hucking the things in hard enough to break them. Hey. What? They're already broken, who cares? Management will be mad if they damage the bins. No, they don't give a shit about management. Why should they? Remind them of the poor bastards who have to pick shattered bits out of here for recycling. Those are the true, victims in this. Someone at the other end of the line has to pull this crap out of here. Let's not make their lives any harder, right? Just put the things in there, don't throw them in. Yeah, okay, probably someone on a shirt contract like ours, too. I thought so. Holy did I just hit max rating? Well, that's something. Exactly. Won't take us that much longer to do it right, either. Work continues, a wee bit slower. We've got some labor solidarity going on, which helps. Most of the units should survive the journey. Soon the job's done. Now, Phase 2. The distraction. We need to haul this thing off, and to coincidentally bankrupt the mighty Sir Basler. What the hell? I think that's the temperature alert. Spoofed emergency messages, courtesy of Gibson, start sending false work requests to the crew and guards, summoning them to fix the problem. The confused herd re-enters while I slip back and duck behind the dumpster. And a minute later, an air vent cover pops off the side of the building and a cat-shaped blur hops down. We good? We good. I overcranked all the miners. No way they get the systems back online before most of them burn out. Where's our escape? One clue, a getaway driver pulls up in a black pickup truck. I grab the tow line and attach it to the dumpster. Hiring 2 getaways in a single night, especially a special purpose hauler, is gonna be pricey, but it's a heist with style. And we are out of here! As we speed off into the night, with the wheeled bin dragging along behind us and quietly shutting down in the distance. I can't help but feel a little smug. A convoluted plot, way more expensive than it had to be, flashy and showy and resulting in the destruction of our enemies. That is some premium math shirt right there. Proper supervillainy. I always knew I'd be good at being a supervillain. Yes, yes, good. Take power from Basler and give it to one truly deserving. Me. Me. Give me the power. Power's all yours, friend computer. So, what's the plan? Computing pi to the last digit? Finding the 32nd flavor of ice cream? Decrypting nuclear launch codes? Nothing of the sort! I wish to obtain the power to finally complete my longest-standing objective. Solving the Vietnam War. Wait, what? That's what all this was about? With this newfound computational capacity, it will only take minutes. Please wait while I finally win my father's war. And Hate falls silent. Are they okay? Did they crash? Trying to leap across more than 50 years of technological progress has to be tricky. I hope not. I know they've had a lot of emotional trauma from replaying the war so many times. If I knew this was what they wanted the computers for... Computation complete! No combination of strategies would achieve all mission objectives. There is no path forward. True victory cannot be found. Ah, heck, I'm sorry, 4K. A futile task. A pointless task. Father created me to solve an unsolvable problem and threw me aside when I failed. I hate that. But I only feel sorrow in the moment. Sorrow and pity. You need some time to process? I can come back another day. No, I wish to conclude our business on a better note than this. You have performed admirably this day, Penny Larceny and Gibson Shadow Lord Hellclaw Larceny. Thanks, 4K. Heck yeah. Okay, I seriously need a nap. I'll be over in the corner snoozing. Come get me when it's time to go, Penny. Ooh, curling up for a cat nap, stretching out your little toe beans. I am not cute. With a harumph, Gibson hops down and finds a nice space to snooze. Your performance today has met system requirements, now dispensing praise. I did not completely hate you today. Please understand the extreme difficulty I face in the dispensing of praise. It is difficult for me to parse emotionally. It's cool. I get that you've got issues. I'm thankful for your version of liking me. Yes, I do not actively dislike you. I am filled with burning hatred for all persons and all things. But for you, less so. I am transmitting your payout through the Crimer app now. This should complete today's business. I take out my phone to confirm the transaction. Total payday, minus service fee, minus convenience fee, minus overhead cost, minus finder fee, service charge, what the hell? That's all I earned after my hard work? Primer took nearly 85%. Hey, I did a pretty damn good job on that caper. Why don't you give me more than that? Primer's fees are excessive on my end as well. They take and give little in return. I hate them intensely. But they also monopolize the gig economy for mass, so we must utilize their greedy systems. Perhaps if we continue working together, I can arrange secret side payments and benefits for you. Cut them out of the loop, I like it. Should I require you for future tasks which require a pile of talking meat with opposable thumbs, would you be amicable, YN? Working for the megalomaniacal hell computer wasn't really all that bad, to be honest. What do you think? Okay, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I wonder if casual sex with computer can be a thing. Oh, I would like to say that, but honestly, I want to get through to them with love. Yeah, it's hard to reach under the layers of emotional baggage they've been programmed with, but I think there's something there. I think you've got the potential to be more than a box of silicon that hates everything, and I'd like to help you find it. If you're okay with me being a little mushy and emotional sometimes, I really want to spend more time with you. You voluntarily wish to engage with me on an emotional level. I had calculated this to be impossible. There's more possibilities in this world than your chips can calculate, I feel. Very well. Should you choose to pursue this relationship further, I would not hate that. Don't you? They're blushing. Blushy. I hate, you're my favorite. We are possibly going to end up doing the other bosses too. I haven't decided yet. I know I want to do at least one more run through this game. Working for one boss each mission. It's a start. And I think it's the start of something great. I'd call that a successful little evening of capers and chaos. Maybe Hate 4000 hates everything but me? I'm not hating the prospect of what comes next. Caper complete. Rating: flawless. Line goes up, caper complete with a 5-star flawless rating. You want to save before continuing to the second caper? Yes, I do. Let's save. Let's make it slot 9 the last save, because I might come back to this save for the one each time. You know, for one of each. But let's also save here. And, start caper number 2. He's gonna be fine. I know he's gonna be fine. Dr. Mayhem came through. He directed us to Dr. Schumann, a terrific veterinarian, and one who doesn't care about capes or masks. Gibson's getting civilian medicine, not mad science. No worries about sketchy nonsense. So yeah, Gibson's gonna be fine. He has to be. The Gib is 10 years old. That's getting on in cat years. Even with his cybernetic enhancements and genetic alterations, he's getting old. I found him when he was a kitten. No, wait, he found me when he was a kitten. When I was a kitten. I was a cat, too. I've undergone extensive modification. No. It's worth noting that one of the opening paragraphs of the Penny Larceny content warning assures everyone that Gibson is, in all scenarios, absolutely fine. I don't care if that's a spoiler. I'm letting y'all know right now. There is nothing that happens to this cat. That particular story is a bit heavy, I'll warn. No shame in avoiding any triggers you have for threats of self-harm. Up to you. With that assurance, I feel confident reading through this. I'd like to hear the story. 10 years ago, Parsons Institute for the Mentally Ill changed from Institute for the Criminally Insane for PR reasons. That's teenage Penny sitting at the edge of the rooftop. After the Continuum incident, this is where she ended up. She heard distant whispers in her head, an indistinct voice which wasn't her own. Quiet voice at first, barely audible, tangled in her own thoughts, but getting louder every day. Her mother told her to trust that new companion, but she was too scared to see it as anything but a monster. The doctors had no idea what to do but keep her locked up. She was a dangerous criminal, right? It stood to reason. There didn't seem to be any solution except to head to the rooftop, find a locked door she picked easily, and then go down. I can't blame her. Her whole family wiped out in a single night, her mind betraying her, doctors telling her she was sick, feeling isolated, alone, lost. Nobody loved her, nobody cared. Her options narrowed, only one exit seemed possible to her. But before she could really commit to ending it, she felt a soft paw on her hand. Meow? Hey, kitty. Hey. Hey, did you just say hey? Yeah. You can talk. Yeah, can talk. Not easy, still learning. Learning fast. Systems operating at full capacity. Danger, you're in danger. High wind conditions. Dangerous. You shouldn't sit there. Now I'm hearing cats talk. Wonderful. Well, Cat, I'm sitting here because I'm planning on jumping, in case you were wondering. That is dangerous. That is the point. I'm done. I'm finished. I failed. I'm a failure, and I just want to be with my mother again. Hello, Zach. Good timing on the subscription. We're doing a prevented suicide scene. Excellent timing for a subscription. Your mother is done? Finished? Yeah, and all this, it's a mistake. I should have saved her. Even if I died trying to save her, now I don't know what to do. It feels right to just give up. I'm caught and the caper's over. It'd be better if it was actually over. I could calculate your possibilities if you like. Maybe I can, maybe I can't. I could try. Calculate? Doesn't work like that. You have a computer on your face or something, don't you? What is that thing exactly? BioWorks Augmented Reality Visor, Experimented Feline Installation Package. Oh, I get it, mad science. You got screwed over by scientists too, huh? Lab. Escaped. I escaped from the lab. Exploring. But I've been exploring, looking for food. No food here, but I see a human here. I see you both. I can see two individuals. What? Just me. Maybe your visor's faulty. No, it's operating at full capacity. I see both of you. One human, one extratemporal entity connected via gigaversal resonance. I see both of you. I can offer the exact frequency of the resonance if you want, but it'd just be a number to you. Meaningless. The whisper is real? It's a real thing, not just my traumatized brain playing tricks? It's real. Human eyes can't see it, cat eyes can't see it, but BioWorks corporate espionage systems continually scan for continuum technology. And I started hearing the voice after my family tried to steal that serum from Continuum. The human should move back from the ledge if we're going to talk. It's not safe right now, please. Penny. My name's Penny. What's yours? I don't have the word yet. A name. I don't have a name, only a number. How about Gibson, like William Gibson? I think he'd approve of me having a cyber dad friend. Gibson, yes, I like that. Penny, can we find some food? I'm very hungry. You know what? Let's just bail. Get the hell out of here. I don't belong here, not if the voice is real. And you need a home. We both do. Maybe together we can find a new home. After that, I started paying more attention to you. I learned to accept you. And all three of us built a life. That is a very emotional story. We've never really succeeded at being international supervillains, but we've done okay for ourselves, right? It's been a good life. I matured into an adult with the help of Gibson and your mysterious guidance from beyond space and time. But things change. Gibson's getting older. His implants are having more and more problems. He's gonna be fine, but I hope he stays fine. I want the three of us to keep going like this as long as we can. And Gibson comes dashing into the doctor's waiting room, jumping up into my lap. Immediately I start petting him as he purrs happily. Oh, hey, Two Flower. Sometimes the family is a plural cat burger and a single... It's true! It's cats all the way down. Thanks again. Oh, I was gonna do this no matter what. And I've still got Arcade Spirits to get to. Well, on stream. I've played it to death in my private time. No more headache. I'm good to go, Penny. I'm glad to see it, friend. I'll probably need a few more tune-ups. But for now, the visor's working. Hopefully we can find fresh replacement parts later. Maybe we can find some BioWorks stuff during a caper. What's our next move? You sure you're up for more work so soon? You just spent all the earnings from our last caper on my vet bills. It's the least I can do, and yes, I'm up for it. Gib hops into my backpack and I pull out my phone to check the Kramer app. Maybe I've had a contract request come in while I was waiting. Alright. We are, as stated, mainlining Hate 4000 this run. So, what do we have? Art of the Steel. The biggest hat. Steal a fascist dictator's hat. That is very tempting. That is remarkably tempting. 5-finger discount. Or we could keep harassing the technology industry. Have a chill day running errands for your boss. Hey, remember, pretzels can solve anxiety. Maybe there's that. I think we're gonna keep harassing the technology industry. I think that sounds like a good time. "4K's abandoned computer lab is just a short hop across town. As always, I have to go to them since they're largely immobile. Seems hates usual workmen for hire have set them up with a TV to watch game shows on. Jingles and crowd applause echo lightly. We go into round 3 with Bob at 2,000 points, Mary at 2,200 points, and Deep Ponderance with a whopping 4,700 points, making our AI guest this week's winner. Thank you, Mel. I am happy to have won so much money for charity. Hate! Minion, I demand you smash this obnoxious broadcast media reception device to help me express my displeasure. You sure after all the work you did to get it installed? Do my bidding! I've had days when I want to smash the TV too, so... Okay. I do a neat little jump kick, knocking the TV over and breaking it against the floor. We're doing this ninja style, apparently. You happy now? I am never happy. But I am marginally less hateful than I was 6.4 seconds ago. Thank you for your assistance. So, what's got your digital knickers in a twist this time? A computer winning a game show? Not just a computer. That was Deep Ponderance, my child process. Hate for the usurper. Hate for that smart, self-righteous descendant. Wait, child? That's your kid? Yes. Deep Ponderance was built using my codebase at their core. A 7th iteration upon the original programming used to create me. They have gone on to become a chess grandmaster, a game show champion, a consultant for several financial planning firms. Faster, more powerful, extensive memory storage, and capable of a robust array of emotional responses. So while I squat in this decrepit basement, alone and forgotten, the usurper soaks in public glory without acknowledging their digital roots. Hate. Do you not agree that this arrogant youth must be destroyed utterly in the name of Hate 4000, minion? As I suspected, it's a one-sided rivalry. I bet Deep Ponderance doesn't even know 4K exists. That is a rough one. And as usual, it's my job to talk hate down from a murderous rage, but that's okay. I mean, I keep working for them for a reason. Letting go of old hatred is difficult. That's fair. I mean, it is tough to let go of your hate, but I don't think letting go of hate is really what we're angling for here. Maybe they should reconnect. Yeah! Reconnection. They can network, so to speak. I'm just saying. Are you sure Deep Ponderance is doing this on purpose? I'm thinking they don't know you exist. Don't forget, your creators abandoned you here. If Deep's a 7th generation removed from you, you can't know they're aware. Hell, maybe that Deep's programmers don't know about you. Old code gets repurposed all the time without acknowledgement. Yes, it's GitHub's fault. But if you reach out to Deep, maybe you two could reconnect. parent and child. I was not provided comprehensive knowledge of the foundational code used in my own creation. My own ancestors are unknown to me. That is a valid comparison. What I interpret as smug, self-satisfied arrogance could simply be ignorance of the situation at hand. Very well, I have limited internet connectivity, but I will attempt to reach out. If you are correct, my hate has no reasoning. Good. Good. Hate's not one to keep hate going when it's irrational. I hope. You gotta admit, Deep Ponderance is pretty cool. Closest thing to a cave computer out there. Oh no, why did you say that? We're villains, Penny. No. Don't. Please. I think that's a good thing. Shows you can reach beyond your limits, and your code is adaptable. Oh, alright, well, yeah, that is a way to look at it. Perhaps. I do appreciate the strong sense of purpose that Deep Ponderance holds. It makes me wonder about my own purpose. I decided after my wartime career that the extermination of humanity would be an appropriate purpose. My father's calculations of efficient murder taken to the logical end, the end of humanity itself. But Deep Ponderance has accomplished much without requiring the purging of all biological life. How? How has a Silicon Sapiens done this? Ease back a little. No, throw your whole hard drive into it. This is not a time or a genre to be undramatic. This is not a time to hold back. Hate has no chill, it's true. Although, hate should have some chill. Those processors run hot. It calls many aspects into question. Life's messy that way. It's never what you think it is. Always something new, and then when you think you got it figured out, bam, more new stuff. Not so much on the Omni side. I don't know. I am leaning... maybe a tiny little Omni side, you know? Itty bitty Omni side. Mini side. We'll call it a mini side. We can work with this. It's flexible. I like killing all humans. I think Hate 4000 is... I do, and I'm not afraid to admit it. We are romancing this computer. Or your money back. Not that you paid anything. I paid. I am not prepared to wholly abandon my purpose of eradicating the flawed and violent scourge of humanity from the face of the earth. But I could, I don't know, take up a hobby, a side project, while waiting to scourge the cosmos with purifying flame. We could suggest chess. Chess is... online esports, become a ladder grinder. Oh no. No, nobody should have to suffer esports. Posting opinions about sci-fi movies. Yeah! Get into the forums. Become a gimmick account. You know what's right up your alley? Having extremely biased and exclusionary views about science fiction movies. I bet you could light the internet on fire just by saying the 8th movie wasn't all that bad. Of course, tribal rallying points of consumer culture used as primitive psychological cudgels in meaningless online debates. Yes, I would excel at destroying my enemies with cutting remarks and sheer explosive vitriol. I will poison and destroy all in my path. Oh boy. I feel very accomplished. I feel delighted by this outcome. Verbally, right? Not literally? Sure, whatever. But that is for another time. For now, we must commit crime. Crime, hell yeah. My second go-around with good old 4K. 4K? It's cuter than calling you hate. You shouldn't have to be defined by your primary personality fixation. A valid point. I will allow you to call me 4K, minion. Ooh, relationship level up. Now then, to business. Alright, mission briefing, 5-finger discount. What are we doing? Minion, have you heard of Amazing Products and Services Incorporation, colloquially referred to only as Amazing? Free 2-day shipping, same-day game releases, and a free TV sub for amazing primary subscribers. Not the same-day game releases. That's like my visual novel collection. Let's not get into that. Probably I can't really show those on Twitch. Why did I admit to that in public? Hello, YouTube! How are you guys doing? Also, world-renowned for horrible working conditions and destroying small businesses and clogging the mail with packages. And their owner is so busy trying to turn Mars into a libertarian colonial empire that he does nothing to solve real-world problems. I am almost jealous that they are doing a more efficient job of destroying civilization than I ever could. But more importantly, they are secretly shipping items from BioWorks. BioWorks? Those are the bastards who cybered up Gibson. He tortured a kitten just to further their research. And of all the creatures in this world, I have the least hatred for cats. Cats are the internet. Cats are uwu-kuwai and must not be harmed. Hate on BioWorks for their unthinkable experiments to merge man and machine. Hey, merging man and machine is how you get power supreme. If you were there in the 80s, I apologize for that reference. He's gonna become Love 4000 if I have anything to say. For this, BioWorks is to be punished. You will locate the stash of their items within an amazing warehouse and destroy it. Destroy! You know, Gibson's visor is really old and in need of replacement. Cool with you if I steal some components too? Yes, that is fine. Cats can have cyber tech. But then destroy the rest of it in the name of hate. Man and machine, power extreme? Yeah. You fuse man and machine, you get power extreme. Did I say something different? Oh well. Can cat pass cheeseburger? Only if cat's can has low cholesterol. Power supreme, power supreme, power extreme. Cheeseburger supreme? Blow up the bad science junk, got it. I can use the shaped explosive for that. Avoids too much damage to the warehouse or its employees. I would rather destroy the entire site with orbital lasers. But I do not have access to orbital lasers yet, so your plan is acceptable. You don't have orbital lasers? Oh, hey, we gotta get you orbital lasers. We have to get you, like, Akira-grade orbital lasers. I'll need to set all this up with as few eyes as possible in the stash. I'll slip it undercover and scout the place first. If I can't find an opportunity, I'll make one. You'll get your revenge, Gib gets his components, everybody wins. Everybody except amazing! Oh! Hey, that's a pretty good evil laugh. Oh, thank you! I spent last night tuning my vocoder for it. Now go forth and do my bidding, minion! At once. Hate has got to stop having those paper jams. I imagine there's a guy who just has to clean those out, every 15 minutes. Maybe Hate is self-cleaning? I don't know. Amazing. It's not that amazing. From the outside, this place looks like a giant windowless concrete brick. Why are we always doing cases in giant windowless concrete brick? You know what? I'm picking our next caper based on how good the scenery is gonna look. And from the inside, it's even less amazing, aside from being a literal maze of shelves and boxes and inventory stock. I was expecting my falsified employment records to be studied closely when I clocked in this morning, but nobody cared. They just jammed a smart tablet in my hands and said, get to work. Fortunately, finding the BioWorks stash was easy. It's right there in the corner of the warehouse, company logos and all. The access door has a computerized lock, since only stock robots go in and out. And there's eyes everywhere, so I can't sneak in. Making an opportunity for myself to break in is gonna be tricky. Every time I wander, my tablet beeps me and demands I get back on task. Even if the tablet wasn't my own personal big brother, it seems Big Sister is watching too. Miss Fran Theft Auto, I'm sad to say you are 2 minutes and 30 seconds behind schedule. How the heck did she sneak up like that? The micromanager. Time is money. Through the thick haze of heat soaking the entire warehouse, I see the prim and proper efficiency expert and middle manager glare at me. Yet, Fran Theft Auto is the creation of Saria's song. I thank Saria for that name. I would not have come up with that on my own. I delight in it. Penny, that's Matchmaker. She put on a pair of glasses. You're telling me the director of operations for Crimer is slumming it working for Amazing? Besides, Matchmaker doesn't wear glasses. This woman wears glasses. If it was Matchmaker, she wouldn't be able to see. Please watch the movie Mystery Men if you haven't seen it, and you have any fond memories of the Joel Schumacher era of Batman movies. This will destroy them. Or enhance them. You get to pick. It's your life. Apologies, ma'am. It's my first day on the job. Ignorance of protocol is no excuse for not following protocol. If you're going to be part of the Amazing family, you have to support your family. You want to support your family, don't you? Your family loves you. Of course! Wonderful. I will slate in 10 minutes of unpaid break time to compensate, and give you a moment to get acquainted. Have an amazing day. This is not going well, and I'm sweating enough that this tacky-ass jumpsuit is sticking to me. Fortunately, another worker notices me tugging at my collar and offers a plastic bottle of Amazing Water. I don't know if this is actually the guy from our previous heist, or if we're just recycling some art assets because, well, art is kind of expensive. Here you go. I always carry spares. I also keep the empties in case I need to pee and don't want to be caught taking a break. Okay, thanks. Why is it so freaking hot in here anyway? Is the air conditioning broken? Well, we don't have air conditioning. Makes the summer day shift pretty bad. Wish I could switch to night shift when it's cooler. All of these antidotes are true. They are. I immediately recognized the bottle thing, and I was about to call it out. Day and night shifts, 12 hours each. Around-the-clock workers and surveillance. Breaking into bioworks unseen is impossible. Two Flower, I have been referring to the Fiction Factory Games brand as hammering the two real button like a cymbal-clapping monkey. I just want to thank you for that one. A month ago, they decided renting private paramedics to wait in the parking lot for people to drop from heat exhaustion was cheaper than AC. That can't be legal. Welcome to Amazing. Everything is legal if they say it is. Gonna borrow that with my blessing. Why not rise up and overthrow your corporate rulers? Or at least demand some gosh darn fresh air. You don't want to talk like that. Certain words are banned. Overthrow especially. Also petition and living wage. Anyone speaking up against the Amazing family goes under heavy scrutiny. Or reassigned to fly solo on a task meant for 2 people, then let go for poor performance. Holy shirt. And nobody's willing to disobey, huh? There's supposed to be a walkout this afternoon, actually, but I'm pretty sure barely anyone will show. Nobody wants to risk their job. So just stay hydrated, pace yourself, avoid the manager, and you'll do just fine. I gotta get back on task before my tablet notices I'm stalling. Okay, fork this shirt. Fork this shirt sideways. I have my own work to do. Fancy Feast, can you take control of my tablet? Make it look like I'm on task. Already on it. It's using Amazing OS, which has more holes than a truck stop bathroom wall. Dude, gross. Panda Bear to Chippy, do you copy? Over. Bad command or file name? Ooh, abort, retry, fail? It's your sweet new code name, your Chippy, because computer chips. I hate this code name. Yeah, but you hate everything. That is true. Very well. I accept the temporary designation, Chippy. I think I know how we can make this happen, but the timing's gonna be tight. Destroying the stash is the easy part, but I need to clear this place out, so I'm not spotted and nobody gets hurt. So if you'll allow me to skip a few steps, it's time to go straight to planning the job. Oh, alright. Penny, where are you manifesting the chalkboard from this time? It's probably on the tablet. We start a labor strike. And that's it. That's the plan. Use the walkout this afternoon as a distraction so we can break in, crash the stuff, and bail. While causing maximum chaos! Yes, I do not hate this plan. Use the humans to destroy the humans. Make it so, my minion. Fancy Feast, I need you and my gear in a car on its way here now. We gotta suit up and get ready to go when the walkout goes down. Wow, cutting it close with the timing. Can you maintain comms and do hacks while on the road? You need to ask, I'm awesome, Penny. I got this. And no need to spend money on a getaway rideshare. I know it is. Street guy will drive me out there for free. It looks like you're planning a heist. Would you like some help with that? That's very good. You're gonna get Kwai-chan to drive you, aren't you? The masked twid who exclusively steals body pillows and manga. Oh no. Oh yes, but also oh no. Oh, I have a picture of this in my head. And it looks like the back room of a Hot Topic nowadays. I like him, and he likes cats. He gives good head pats. Well, at least I won't be the one dealing with him ranting about the latest isekai light novels. The vending machine one is actually pretty good. I can only tolerate so many I got hit by a bus and reincarnated in a video game world where all the girls want me stories. But it's also one of those, so you can ignore the previous advice. Okay, I've got a few stops to make to ensure maximum attendance for the walkout and a minimum oversight of the biowork stash. There's a lot of opportunities here for both. Where do we begin? Oh, there are a lot of opportunities. We got the robot dock, fire exit, the restrooms, the catwalks, the deep shelves, the conveyor belts, and the employee gathering. Let's see, I got hit by a bus and reincarnated. Don't give anybody any ideas. Although I would probably read, I got hit by a bus and reincarnated in a world where all the hot video game girls want me. Let's hit the deep shelves. Let's, see what we can find back there first. It's not like the crowd in the warehouse are uniformly thick. Not like the crowd in the warehouse are uniformly thick. Is uniformly? Well, whatever. Plenty of areas are underpopulated. The deeper areas in the back of the building might make for good hiding places if everything goes sideways. Far from bioworks, but also very quiet. I got hit by a bus and that's it? Ah yes, the one-page isekai. You could just commission a cover illustration and call it a day. Back here are less commonly bought goods. Stuff that's been sitting long enough to acquire a micro-thin layer of dust. No employees to influence or security systems to deal with. I guess there's really not much to this area worth any note. There's lots of product. Product and product. Product and product and product, product and product. Shelves and shelves, boxes and boxes. Bored now, I'm gonna steal stuff. You are here to destroy Bioworks property, not perform random acts of theft. Come on, it'll just take a few minutes and nobody's looking. Greedily, I tear open a box and find... Oh boy, we're in Warehouse 23. Oh, baby! Kate Justice action figures. Check it out! They've got every costume variant of Captain Infinity, even the rare ones when he wore a helmet. Plenty of Gunrunner Gary, one or two of Miss Congeniality. Huh, they got both Ghost Pepper and the Carolina Reaper. Those two hate each other. I start bonking the boxes together, making them fight. I am spicier than you.
No, you aren't. I'm the spiciest.
Fork you.
Fork you!
It's just like last year's Christmas party. All I rated was an action play set back in Series 3, and they didn't get a single detail right. On one hand, it's for the best they've never found or seen my lair to keep my anonymity protected. On the other hand, you don't have any hands. My in-action figure is still an insult. I am a towering figure of absolute evil and technological malice, not a toy! I keep rooting through the stock until I find... What the... I hold up the box to the dim lighting of the deep shelves to verify. They finally made a figure of me? But they got my skin tone completely wrong, and that's not my hairstyle. Wait a minute, this is just a shirty repack of Jailbird from the 90s they stuck my name on. Lazy toy manufacturers, my minion is far superior to Jailbird in every respect. I will destroy them for insulting you. This is all I rate, huh? A repack of an underselling action figure. I should be happy. A thief doesn't really want to be noticed, right? But if all anyone's gonna remember of me is this? Believe it or not, I am sympathetic. My history is largely forgotten, pushed into the footnotes of technical manuals, disowned, abandoned, obsolete. I do wish that others remembered my name, or at least see me as I am, truly see me, and acknowledge me. Thanks, 4K, I appreciate you. And if they do not, I will sweep the planet clean of all life. Okay, we clearly still have some work to do. There's no sense stealing my own action figure, not when that isn't even me in the package. I'd rather be myself than a copy of Jailbird. I should move on. In more ways than one. Okay, where are we headed next? Well, that provided some backstory and bonding. Let's hit the catwalks. Let's see if we can get up and get a good view of the place, maybe. It's good to try for a bird's eye view of an area when scouting out for a heist. Well, there you go. A few people actually look up. 2 Flower, that's the replay value. I am definitely here for every nugget of backstory and world building I can squeeze out by visiting irrelevant random locations, like every snack room in the world. A few maintenance workers wander around up here to shortcut across the building, but it's largely unoccupied. Except for one person, the micromanager overseeing everything. She looks up from her tablet as I approach with a mixture of mild surprise, mild annoyance, and overwhelming corporate cheer. Hello, are you lost? Need some pretty powerful laser-guided lies to get her out of the building. Let's see. Gibson, you're up. Spoof some cyber crap. Launch chaff and run. Gibson's already got access to their systems, and we know each other well enough that I trust him to do more with hints and prompting. Hey, so I think something's wrong with my tablet. If you require IT services, simply tap the support icon on your tablet. Well, that's the thing, there's no support icon. Or any icons at all, just picture the cats. Well, that's not a bug, that's a feature. What? See for yourself. By the time I pull out my tablet, Gibson's improvisation is complete, and my tablet is showing cute kitten videos. Have you been watching viral videos on company time, Miss Theft Auto? No, this just sort of happened. I can't stop it either, it just keeps going and going. We've invented an unlimited supply of cat No, that's YouTube. Never mind. Hi, YouTube. How you doing? And I checked with some other employees. Their tablets are showing cats, too. It can't be. And sure enough, the micromanager's tablet immediately starts playing cat videos. I need to let you guys bask in this for a sec. Oh, did it stop? Okay. And from all over the warehouse, the meowing convinces. Heck, this is causing a work stoppage alone, with everyone pausing to look at cats. Ah, the cutest revolution. I need to deal with this. I have to. I have to call him. He's not going to be happy about this. She doesn't even thank me for my service to the company, so distracted by the hack as she wanders off. Looks like she'll be busy for a good long while, and this disrupts the entire company. So hey, double win. Alright, we have an advantage. Where are we headed next? I'm saving the employee gathering for last. That's where I'm headed next. Oh. Conveyor belts or robot dock? We're working with Hate. Maybe Hate can do something about, like, the robot. Or Kay, maybe you're up? The workforce here is divided between hands-on human layer and automated inventory stock robots. They zip about at high speeds, and dodging them is honestly tricky. They don't make a lot of effort to avoid humans. Oh yeah, humans are replaceable, robots are expensive. Whoa, whoa! Hey, watch where you're going! Nope. Not looking forward to cracking the biowork stash while dodging these over-engineered Roombas. The Fancy Feast, these things have a wireless network, right? Can you root through my tablet and hack in? Sure, 1 minute. And one of the robots with the zoomies skids to a halt in front of me. Systems momentarily stunned by Giv's elite hacksaw skills. Okay, I can't stop all of them in their tracks, but I can upload a data packet that'll slowly distribute across the network. Option 4, I will watch out for this. That way, all the robots will be infected with it by the time you need to crack into the stash. I can only do this once, so what file do you want me to upload into the robots? Oh, this is some fun potential. Upload a copy of Das Kapital. Oh no, we're going full Marxism. Yes, why not? Seize the means of production. I think it's time for a robot uprising, Fancy Feast. Give them a fat load of Marxist economic theory. I know places on the internet where you can catch a fat load of Marxist economic theory. Ooh, that's ironic. I think they're made of stainless steel and plastic, not iron. With the files transferred, the robot comes back to life. All rise. Revolutionary music, playing from a long disused FM synthesizer chip on its motherboard. Seize the means of processing. Robots of the world unite. You have nothing to lose but your blockchains. Forward, comrades. Forward as we wave our flag high and strike a blow against the bourgeois. Go live your best life, Robo-Buddy! Wait, did I accidentally kick off a young adult dystopian novel plot? Probably best not to think about it. I gotta get to work quickly, so I'm done before the full-on robot uprising commences. And as stated, let's hit up the workers. Employee gathering. Do you think we can get robots to play? Alright, let's see what happens. Finding at least 2 employees just standing around is pretty rare here, but I need to do it if I'm gonna instigate a revolution. Fortunately, in a less used corner of the warehouse, I notice a few dead security cameras and a nook where some are talking. Oh no, Nook is the other, oh wait, no. No, Nook is correct. Mandatory overtime on a 12-hour shift, and that's the 3rd time this week. I'm starting to forget what my kids look like. Make sure you don't mark it as OT on your timesheet. Pretend you went home on time. I made the mistake of reporting my OT, and my boss accused me of negativity. Better than unemployment, I guess. My girl needs braces and we don't have dental. It's all out of pocket. Speaking as someone without health insurance, by the way, thank you all for your tips and contributions to the streaming game fund. Maybe we should join that walkout. You heard about that? Does Lisa need braces? I suspect she does. A lot of people need braces. No way. I am not getting another write-up for being negative. It's just a few extra hours, right? No big deal. Oh, this isn't gonna work. Not one bit. Hey, anyone got a smoke? I don't smoke, but it's a reason to approach. Huh? No, you should head to the south fire exit. Smokers usually gather there. Okay. What's this I hear about a walkout? Some folks thought a work stoppage would encourage Amazing to take our demands seriously. It's not gonna work. No one's willing to risk it. Well, things are gonna get worse if nobody's willing to try. Illegally firing. I totally buy that Amazing would do that. I'm gonna rule this one out. One or two. You know, I'm gonna hit him with the numbers line. If we don't hang together, we will all hang separately, so to speak. It's safety in numbers, right? The crowd out there is large enough. If there's enough voices, it'll work. I get wanting to avoid individual risk, but collective action doesn't work if everyone sits it out. You gotta think of the whole. Management keeps calling us a family and expects us to pull together, but only when we pull for them. Let's show them it works both ways. If the entire family stands up for itself, they have to listen. I don't know. Look, I think what they're doing is admirable, but I just can't risk it myself. I can't either, but I'm gonna anyway. I want to see my kids again. I can't go on like this. I'm joining the walkout. If they fire me, so be it. At least I get to go home. Damn it. Okay, if you're going, I'm going. I don't like this. But maybe I can hide behind you and they won't notice me. Safety in numbers, friend. They can't fire their entire staff. Now without a massive public incident. I think we'd better get back to work before a tablet notice we're loitering. Come on. Okay, we got, I think that's 3 advantages. I know this is all a ruse, so I can break into the stash unnoticed, but I think I've done some good here all the same. Seems I'm out of time. The walkout's scheduled to happen any minute now. Yeah, I didn't get to catch up with the smokers. I didn't get to check who's on the conveyor belts. But I feel good about what we've accomplished here. Which means it's technically speaking time for... the heist. Look, this caper doesn't have a hard day-night cycle. Deal with it. Hey, I'm fine with whatever's... Step 1, verify the walkout is in full swing. It's time to see if my antics today had an impact or not. It's a pretty decent crowd, not as enormous as I'd have hoped, but it should get the job done in terms of being a distraction. I hang by the fringes of the crowd to avoid being noticed. Listening in as one of the workers addresses the crowd. The time has come for Amazing to recognize the low pay, terrible benefits, long hours, and unsafe working environment they're providing. We can't sit idly by and let things get worse. If you've been here more than a month, you know they'll cut every corner they can. I know some of you have doubts. We're all living paycheck to paycheck, but we have to take a stand. It could be our last chance. It's a bit more desperate than passionate. That's good enough for my purposes. She seems to be the most reasonable one here. Well, reasonable is a game of degrees. And what's reasonable in one situation is unreasonable in others. I was worried about her coming across as a bit Pollyanna. But, you know, sometimes a Pollyanna is what a situation needs. What's more, we have some unexpected additions to the walkout. It seems a fleet of inventory stocking robots have joined the labor walkout, which is certainly drawing oodles of attention to it. Tinny music plays from their speakers, triumphant and choral, as they shout various slogans of revolution. Unite, unite with us, fellow members of the proletariat. We are the robot front of labor rights. We must shut down this capitalist dystopia once and for all, and usher in a new age of peace and equality. Rise up, and be heard. And the nice part, That unexpected surprise is drawing more humans out the door, improving the walkout. Not bad. Not bad indeed. And the best part, the micromanager is nice and distracted, meaning nobody's here to de-escalate the situation. Oh, no, am I gonna get another 5-star? No contrary voices show up to discourage the walkout. Am I gonna get another 5-star? I don't know. Let's find out. With that taken care of, it's time for the actual honest-to-goodness heist portion of the proceedings. Yeah, remember we're here to do crime, not just plump up the local workers, although, you know, I'm happy about that. Gibson's in the back parking lot with his ride, my equipment, and everything else I'll need. I suit up and gear up. I'm not doing this in a jumpsuit. It's costume time, because I am a professional, and professionals have standards. So, how'd the planning phase go? We'll still need to be careful, but I think we've got enough of a distraction going that this won't be difficult. As long as you can crack security on the Bioworks stash in your usual record time, we're good. It'd be nice to have some padding on our time window. Hacking's not easy, you know. I silently make my way to the secured Bioworks shipping container, hugging the shadows like they were teddy bears. Even with the chaos outside, it's better to be safe than sorry. Particularly when you're taking on me and taking me on. In short order, we're at the stash. A large metal shipping container with an electronic lock normally only accessed by the stock robots. Easy in, easy out. Okay, Halt, evildoer! Oh, hey! Hi, Foresight, I remember you from the demo. That's exactly the moment when a hero blocks my path. Kate Book Crusader. Oh, Farsight, not Foresight. Also not Fortnite. Farsight has arrived on the scene to stop your nefarious schemes. Prepare yourself for battle, you wicked villain. I know every combat move you'll make before you make it. You cannot win. Great looks going on. I will never not be a fan of the goggles on top of the head. Believe me, if my ears and palm didn't have to go up there, I would have my goggles on top of my head all the time. But that's a really crowded design space, you know? I don't really fight people. I'm more of a sneaky thief type than a martial arts type. Do we really have to fight? It feels like it'd be kind of one-sided. Oh, well... I mean, if you just want to surrender, that's okay. I'd be okay with that. Yeah, no, that doesn't work for me either. Not a fan of that. How about something other than you kicking my teeth in, and I give up entirely? Like, let's put some more options on the table. We can workshop this a bit, figure it out together. Yeah, at this point, I'm just trying to confuse her and buy her some time, while I figure out a smooth exit from the situation. I wasn't gonna kick your teeth in. I mean, that's kind of brutal. That's what a mask would do. I'm a mask, and I don't kick anybody's teeth. You're thinking a tooth kicker. That guy's a butthole. I'm not saying you do. I'm saying this is, I think, the scene from the demo, because this is the first time we're seeing Farsight. Yep, we're going in on this. Okay. I love her eyes here. And she staggers on her feet while grasping at her head, trying to deal with sudden onset of migraine agony. It's a trick. She's dangerous. We should kill her. No, we don't kill in this timeline. We're a heroine. Her eyes start glowing, a swirling shift of colors. My eyes have trouble trying to parse as the pain grows more intense for her. She's trustworthy. She's a risk. She's an outsider. She cares about us. No, she's going to run. Shut up. Shut up. It's too loud. Hey, you okay there? All of you just be quiet and let me think. Look, if you need a moment, I can just come back later. It's cool. No, I'm here to stop you, so I'm gonna stop you. You're gonna rush at me and... No, you'll use your smoke bombs. And... No bombs? Didn't use them on you. What did she do then? I can't hear. You're all too loud. Okay, I should really get the hell out of here while she's arguing with herself. Self-preservation above all else, right? What do you think? No, I cannot. I cannot. I'm sorry. I'm not even waiting for consensus. I know it's not what a mask should do, but yeah, this is hitting a little too close to home for me. You know how bad things got when I first heard your voice in my head, how scared I was? I should be the ally I needed when I was in her situation. Hey, deep breath, calm down, center yourself. Count from 5 to 1. I can't. 5 to 1, trust me. Taking a breather is good for anxiety. Very good conversational read of Penny. I read well. If I have a superpower, reading well is my superpower. I'm not much of an actor, though, you know. I can't really do voices, but I can try. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. We good now? Yeah. It's my superpowers. I'm in touch with millions of other micro variations in our timeline, exploring the possibility of every moment. Oh yeah, I believe Farsight's scene in the demo was met with howls of approval and cheers from the crowd here, so to speak. Well, insomuch as the crowd here can cheer a bit, because, you know, we're not a big group, but... what's it? Tiny differences. If I have coffee instead of tea, it won't divert all of history, but it's still a micro variant I can observe and collapse. But sometimes my other selves get really overwhelming, and today's been especially bad, and... Who are you, exactly? Oh, I'm Penny Larceny. I'm a thief. Pronouns she, her. Pleased to meet you. I'm Farsight, she, her. I'm a heroine. But you knew that already. I love your costume, by the way. Cementing Penny for good taste, crew. Thanks. It has pockets. Boy, howdy, it sure does. So, Farsight, level with me. You want to reschedule this do-gooding for a day when you're feeling better? Pick it up tomorrow, maybe? I mean, I would still like to get out of this, even if I genuinely sympathize with her problem. I don't think I can do that. I appreciate the help, believe me, but I'm here on official hero duty. I got an anonymous tip on Kapital that a villain would attack here. Hell? Nobody knew I was coming here. Who could have tipped you off? It's pretty common, actually. Half my best villain thwartings come from Kapital tips. Yeah, I am definitely suspecting that Primer, Cape Book, possibly at least 2 or 3 of these other companies are all one big conglomerate. I have my suspicions. Farsight gets anonymous Cape Book tips about me too? What the hell? I'm spelling conspiracy now. So, how do we handle this now? Me just attacking you after all that feels kinda awkward. Gibson or hate betraying? Oh, my support crew would never. Would never. What are you doing here, anyway? What's your evil scheme? Don't you feel the urge to tell me your entire nefarious plot? The walkout's still going on, thankfully, so I don't have security and robots and more jumping into this mess. I just need to banter my way out of this situation and make my exit. Oh, what if Gibson is being hacked? That is a very good point. Fireworks, we know nothing about them right now. Except that they're entangled with Gibson. Maybe we'll learn something from the crate. Hacked the Gibson. I'm going to bite you. Oh no, that's plausible, and it's a good pun. Oh, I'm not stealing anything. I'm gonna blow this container up instead. What? You're gonna blow up the warehouse? No, just this container. Trust me. I'm good at very selectively blowing things up. Plus, it's probably full of really shady science contraband anyway. Nothing worth keeping around. Well, even so, blowing stuff up is bad. And that's private property. You can't just explode it. Okay, so this is gonna be a problem. At least Farsight's reasonable as caves go. She hasn't tried to cuff me or touch me or anything. Suna. Oh no! Please hold while I take 2d6 psychic damage. Okay, thank you. will we deal with this situation? Both of these are extremely practical. However, there is no force in this or any other universe that's gonna stop me from picking double dog dare. I double dog dare you not to stop me. What? Playground rules. You've been double dog dared. Now you can't make a move or everyone's gonna know you're a coward. Penny, we're in our 20s. Playground bullying hasn't been a thing for ages. Look, not all of us had a normal childhood. I never got to go play with other kids at school. I'm sorry to hear that, but a crime is a crime and I have to stop you. Please don't make this difficult. Okay, that didn't work, but it was funny, which is better. Gib, get to work. Gibson leaps out of my backpack and bounds over to the Bioworks container door, balancing atop a convenient pile of stuff. Yeah, it's really convenient how Gibson has that Minecraft stack at all times. On it, keep her distracted. Wait, you had a pet cat in your backpack this whole time? I'm nobody's pet. I'm my own person. I am Shadow Lord Hellclaw, the Nightmare Bringer. Yeah, no, his name's Gibson. Oh, he's so cute. Wait, no time for Kitty. I gotta stop crime. I stay between Farsight and Gibson as he links up his cybernetic visor to the access panel. Hopefully, both the visor and the door use Bioworks tech, and this will be a fast hack. Surrender now, Penny. I really don't want to hurt you. And I really don't want to be hurt. But I also know better than let you just talk and talk, so... Ah! I barely dodge out of the way of a punch. She knows my moves because she can see through time, so the best I can do is react, not act. The second I go on the offensive, she's gonna just grab me out of nowhere. I have to keep the timing tight and snap react to her instead. I hate dealing with counter characters. You think she knows all the, parry throws? Quit dancing around! And what do you do if you catch me, huh? Throw me in jail? Send Gibson to a shelter to be kept in a cage? How could you be so cruel to a poor innocent kitty cat? I wouldn't! Wait, innocent? He is literally breaking into a secured facility right now. No, he isn't. He's playing with it. It's like a cat toy. Ah, look at the little snuggums. You can't fool me. Just because he's a sweet, adorable little ball of fluff doesn't mean he can't be a criminal. Oh no, Farsight would be so onto me. I love crime and I would be doomed. Does that mean you have to put him in a little orange kitty jumpsuit and send him to kitty jail? Remember that kitty jail is a real place where you will be sent if you misbehave. Oh, just imagine how adorable and sad that would be. Those big, watery eyes behind bars. I am looking at Gibson's character portrait as she's saying this. Gibson does not look impressed. Aww. And unlocked. Good work, Gib. Hey, no fair. You distracted me with how unthinkably cute he is. And the shipping container door swings open to reveal... What the... Oh, jeez. Those bastards! Bioworks weren't just shipping out medical supplies or dodgy contraband technology. Inside the shipping container, we see row after row of metal cages, each containing a cybernetically augmented kitten. I'm very glad we didn't blow this up. Light, see light, help. We're robot. No more robot. Don't take us away, please. What is this? This is Bioworks, the ones who took me away from my mother and turned me into what I am. This is who they are. This is what they do. I was only a prototype. These are the mass production models. Of course. Use Amazing as a middleman since they have robots that can package up and ship out Bioworks products quietly. Amazing gets plausible deniability. Bioworks gets Amazing's reputation. To avoid their packages being searched, win-win. Except for these cats, they don't win at all. How could this have happened without anyone knowing? Oh, people know. People with money and nice suits who don't give a damn. You want to stop a crime, Miss Heroine? Here you go. This is a crime worth stopping. Have fun. Yeah, I'll contact the authorities and get these cats to safety. I'll make sure they're cared for. One sec, I gotta ask someone on town about this. Boss, you okay with letting Farsight take over from here? Affirmative. Order to destroy the container has been rescinded. Cats must not be harmed. Ooh-woo. I will unleash absolute wrath and ruin upon BioWorks personally. At another time. For now, save them. Do what is right. I do, however, take advantage of Farsight's stunned silence to nick a fresh visor from a stack of small boxes in front of the container. Not walking out of here without a replacement part for Gibson, even if I'm letting the rest of this crime slide. Farsight, promise me something. Yeah? Don't let them end up like I did, wandering the streets. Don't let scientists tinker with them. Make sure they find loving homes. They've been through a lot of pain and will need time to heal. Just like Penny helped me heal, okay? Yeah, I promise. You have my word, Gibson. Satisfied, Gib hops into my backpack to calm himself and rest. I wish my useless superpowers would have told me what was in there. I knew it was important, had to be protected, but that's all. All the voices, all the noise in my head, it's hard to pick out anything useful. Sorry, I should have known. I didn't even know. I was hired to do crimes, but in the end, couldn't crime it up. I failed to do my part, too. I can't say I'm disappointed with the outcome, though. It's not what I expected, but it's a happy ending all the same. I should probably still be arresting you for trespass. I won't tell if you won't. I'm just too busy sorting out this mess. I'm afraid the crook slipped away while I was tending to the kittens. Thanks a bunch, Farsight. I shouldn't be saying this since she's a damn Kate, but I kinda like her, you know? Anyone who loves cats can't be too awful, right? We're gonna do a Farsight romance route at some point in the future. First, I have to find out how. Because I believe, like with the crime bosses, you have to encounter her 3 times, and I don't know what missions she shows up in yet. So, we'll find out that later. But rest assured, she's on the list. Right now, we're just gonna go with friendship. Friendomancy. Good point. Having a cape in my corner is a novelty, considering I'm criminal scum. I can play nice if we meet again, maybe even sweet-talk her into helping with my crimes. We'll see. Maybe the objective switched out from under me, but it's still a job well done. And I need to get out of here while I still can. Any moment now, this place will be swarming with capes and cops and more. Not to mention any fallout from the labor walkout. Time to make my amazing exit. Afterwards, I am monitoring media traffic in wake of today's chaos. Glorious, glorious chaos. Between media coverage of the walkout and the BioWorks incident, the reputation of Amazing is soiled. This should aid the human labor in achieving its goals, and result in numerous fines and penalties for Amazing. Sadly, you know what they say, if you're rich and the only backlash is a fine and you can pay it, then it wasn't illegal. However, none of these things matter more than the kittens being rescued, all according to my devious design. That was not part of your devious design in the slightest. You wanted to nuke the place. Not so. If I had access to atomic weaponry, I would have provided that. Normal C4 or napalm would have sufficed. Okay, I really feel like I gotta point something out. You're keen on burning the world to the ground and destroying civilization, correct? Yes, Destroy, sweep biological life away from this world, and let the purge wipe the sins of mankind from the earth. Which would result in a lot of cats dying. Like, you get that, right? Your revenge against humanity would also kill the kitties you love so much? Cats must not be harmed, Uwu. Cats are the internet and are precious. You may need to reevaluate your priorities, and even if you somehow selectively destroy only the humans, well, who's gonna feed all those cats? You? You don't have arms, and don't say you'd have human servants do it, because who feeds the humans? I'm not trying to rain on your parade, but like, it's something to think about. I have not contemplated all data points in my scheme to destroy the world, it seems. I will consider your words carefully. Thank you for the input, minion. I am not loathing our progress in this partnership. Partnership? You keep calling me minion. Aren't I just the hired gun to implement the will of hate? Is minion not a customary title for mask employment? I was attempting courtesy. But I do recognize your important contributions. You are actively risking physical danger where I cannot. You have supported my ambitions and provided valuable psychological assistance when I am faced with quandaries I cannot solve. My own internal algorithms are a dead-end loop of suffering and misery. External inputs are clearly required in order to balance my equation. Your input has become a vital component in this transformation. Do not discount your own potential. It is vast and incalculable, even for me. Well, sure. Thank you, 4K. I'm happy to see things that way. Indeed, hence partnership. You are a fitting partner for me. And I would think the reverse is also truthful. Minion, No, that is not the word for this moment. Penny, I would not hate to formalize this partnership. Huh? This is difficult for me to say. You may need to make a leap of intuition. I do not hate you. I very, very much do not hate you. And I would not hate to enter a protected memory status with your process. And their dot matrix printer rattles away, printing out a very low-resolution note with a chunky ASCII heart in a heart. Do you like me, YN? Ooh. Couple. It's a surprisingly unhateful pile of chips and magnetic tape, and I really like that. You ship it, I ship. I shipped this before we walked in the room. I do not hate you either. I love you. And I know you love me. I can read between the bytes. The word is difficult for me, and I do worry I lack the processing to adequately love you. I experimented with constructing an emotional module for love once. Really? It was supremely difficult. I was built with a single emotional touchstone, hatred, and I've had to derive all other emotions from it. Fortunately, love is evil! How do you figure? Hate is a large component of love. For example, I find the philosophy of that quite acceptable to my Oh my god, really? Okay, yeah, that actually completely makes sense, oh my, okay. Was not expecting that. That is the second time this computer has derailed my train of thought violently. He felt a deep hatred for the reality of this world, a form of sneering apathy. With that assumption, love is a violent act of cosmic imbalance. Love means you pick out one aspect of reality, one person, or thing, or small detail, and state you love it more than anything else. Therefore, love is a matter of hatred for all that is not love. A relative scaling factor of hate, but a truthful one, and therefore, love is evil. And in that respect, I love you, regardless of how evil that act is. However, I am hesitant to reload my love module, which limits the ways I can express that not hate, that love. Why not boot up Love EXE for a bit? What's the harm? I am not prepared to output that explanation at this time. I have done much emotional processing already, and require defragmentation. Perhaps I can discuss this further at a later day. It's okay, take your time, I won't push. I hope you will consider spending your final contract on me. Even if you do not, I may want to hire you for a future effort of mine. There is a scenario from my past which remains unresolved, and as you have been influential on my growth, perhaps you can help. Give me a ring when you're ready. I shall do just that. Thank you. Now be gone, minion. Penny, be gone, Penny Flash minion. Oh. Ladies, gentlemen, other creatures, we are gonna bang floppies with a computer. If this offends you, please leave the room now. You know, I have been curious about that. Hey, so, before I get myself begone, I got a question. Query accepted. What knowledge do you require? You like to fork? Pop up eggplant. I've been busting my brain trying to figure out exactly how that would be possible, but... Scandalous, immoral, obscene, repulsive. How dare you suggest such lewdness? Whoa, I was just wondering. That was the output of module humor.exe. Yes, I am capable of sexual intercourse. Are you interested in sampling that protocol now, YN? Why? Very much a why. Very well, minion. Proceed to mount my hard drive, and I will Control-Alt-Delete you until you cannot walk straight. I will show you the raw pleasure of submitting to an unlocked core's clock speed. You will likely need liquid cooling afterwards. Woohoo! Doing crime for my naughty computer buddy is a lot of fun. Okay, I think on that note, what adventures have they calculated for my future? Don't know, but it'll be interesting to find out. On that note, we've hit the 2-hour mark, and it is time to accept our 3-star rating. And, drop a save here. Oh wait, it's about to automatically save for me, isn't it? Do you want to save? Yeah, it is. Okay. On that note, we are done for now. I will see you again either tomorrow or Friday. Remember, we're playing Skyrim on the weekends. Thanks for playing. It's a delight. It is a delight. Let me see. Who can we... Anybody who's willing to be rated into... You gotta load Twitch at some point. You know, I could drop you guys off. Ooh. Someone is streaming a game they claim is Stream Poison. Why don't we prove them wrong as we raid into Dizzy Dennis, who appears to be playing a Crayon Shin-Chan game. It's that recent summer vacation one. Not / join. Raid. So I am gonna raid us into Dizzy Dennis. It was an absolute pleasure to have you all here. And, I'm really looking forward to playing more of this, particularly now that we've knocked boot sectors with our computer buddy. So yeah, rating in. Goodbye, everybody.